Hello there, this is Vinfornier. Here's more Mass Effect 2 of Insanity. Going to see about doing Tali's mission, or starting it anyway. I believe we're going to the fleet. I don't remember for certain. I think it is. We're going to her fleet. It's easy to conflate Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3, but let's see about it though. So we've got to talk with her first.
Commander, you might want to speak with Tali. She seems very worried about something.
Yep, going to engineering. Tali Zora Vast Nima at this point rather than Vast Normandy. So yep, here we go, speaking with Tali.
Shepard, I've got a problem and I may need your help. But I need to ask you something first. I need to know if I can trust you. Some of this might involve fleet security. Cerberus cannot be involved.
You have my word. If necessary, I'll contact the Illusive Man to make sure he stays out.
Don't bother. He just lied to you. Hearing it from you is enough. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason.
Wonderful.
I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe you betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now.
Probably not a
The
whole bunch.
punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
So no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Honora Vanya Vasilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians.
Wow.
She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Was she convicted?
No, she made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
Yeah, that's fun.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
It's more like Jerry Springer.
Okay,
Abdul.
let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard.
Or would Jerry Springer
I'll
do
program
just be regular
Normandy
Jerry
with the
Springer?
flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Yay, and let's see if they have anything to say
Yeah,
about...
but you'd say the Normandy is a she, not a he, right?
Of course. The Normandy's the sweetest girl there is.
And Edie's a she. Tali's definitely a she.
What are you getting at, Kenneth?
I'm just saying I'm feeling a wee bit threatened here. A lot of female energy, and I'm just one man.
You're such a dick.
See? Look where your mind went. I've got to watch out for myself. What can we do for you, Commander?
Nothing about Tali. That's a wasted thing.
Area.
Will do, Commander.
They should have had more dialogue options for them. Let's talk with Jack before we go. And I think I'm actually going to romance for Miranda. Prematori built that up, so let's save before I make a dumb dialogue choice and all that sort of stuff.
Hey,
What's happening?
you got a lot of questions, don't you?
I don't know if I'm interested is a thing. I don't
I miss your friendly nature when you're not around.
Been thinking. We've seen a lot of shit together now, and you're always coming to talk to me. Shepard, you got feelings for me? Because I don't need the complication.
The joy. It's better to say no. Pretty much, you don't sound convinced. I don't know why that's a thing. I do would be wrong because of Miranda, so yeah.
Then don't worry. I'm not interested.
Good. I didn't want you coming around here anymore anyway.
Is there a problem, Jack?
Can't figure if you're playing me or not. I don't like it.
Then stop.
You'd like that. Make this about you and what you want. I have to think. Go away. I don't want you coming around here for a while.
Like, you can't be friends with her. It's weird that way. Whatever, though. No. Whatever, though. No. So, okay. And we could probably talk with Grunt.
Bird, not grunt. I like it. I have a clan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. And Uvik, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
We started this because you were losing control. Now you sound more violent than ever.
Rex said I was normal. Just had this built-up stuff because of being grown in the tank. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
I'm not planning on living like this forever, Brent.
Talk like that, and it won't be your choice. I'm sure as hell not quitting with a whimper. Just so you're clear where we stand.
Alright. And you can get Paragon from talking with everyone. So it's always best to get the stuff there, whatever it is. Let's see, will we freeze here?
This mission takes me back. Collectors and Protheans. It's all about my pay grade. I'm more used to putting down rebellions, tracking down bastards who didn't pay their gambling debts. Still,
Yay.
even I know a galaxy-shaking revelation when I hear one. Makes fighting mad wars for pay seem small time.
Alrighty then. Can't really get anything from him other than just that. Same with Katsumi, but let's see if she has anything new to say.
Hey, got a minute?
Sure, do you have anything new to say?
It's really weird to see Miranda smiling while she's working. And it's all because of you. Be gentle with her, Shepard. It must have been really hard for Samara to ask you to help kill her own daughter.
In a video
She
game.
told me she really appreciated your help. As hardcore as she is, I'm not sure she could have done it without you. This one security guy keeps staring at me. I think his name is Bert. I'm used to being watched by security, but they're usually staring at my eyes or watching my hands. I might have to start cloaking through the CIC from now on. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Yep. Oh, anything new from them here? Nope. Okay. Then, let's see, Chakwas also probably doesn't have anything new to say, so let's just go to Garrus. What's that? There's a red and green light. But yeah, see what Garrus has to say. I don't think much more, but...
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Sidonis. Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
You actually think we'll find something worse than Collectors or Reapers?
There's always
I
something.
like to expect the worst. There's a small chance I'll be pleasantly surprised.
Yep.
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course. It's strange going into a suicide mission on a human ship. Your people don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships. I mean, think about tracking Sarah to Ilos.
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some Geth, and saved the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're up against. I think I prefer blind optimism.
Honestly, Garrett, what do you think our chances are?
Honestly, the Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off. I can't imagine they'll stop you this time. But an unmapped area, advanced technology, and the Collectors. We're going to lose people. No way around that. Not a happy analysis, I know. Don't worry. I won't spread it around. And I'm with you regardless.
Do you ever regret leaving CSEC or the Turian military?
Not for a minute. When it comes down to it, Shepard, I don't think I'm a very good Turian. When a good Turian hears a bad order, he follows it. He might complain, but he knows his place. I just don't see the point in staying quiet and polite. Not when the galaxy is at stake.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course. Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably. I remember right before one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky. This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly. She suggested we settle it in the ring.
I assume you took her down gently?
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but she had flexibility. It was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw. There were a lot of unhappy bettors in the training room. We ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarters. I had reach, but she had flexibility.
Right.
More than one way to work off stress, I guess.
And now you pay support for the eggs.
Thanks for the talk, Garrus. I'll see you later.
Run.
Sure thing.
It's time to flee and panic. Alright, let's see Miranda one last time before we start the mission for Tali. I don't remember if there's anything to hear about. Maybe we'll talk to Joker next too.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Let's see, anything new?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Always. I'm dealing with a few loose ends for Cerberus. We
there's
haven't
more
had
missions?
much free time lately. But I haven't forgotten our earlier discussion. I think we're crazy, but I haven't forgotten. Assuming you're still interested.
Yeah, it's probably better not to have that on here, but well, whatever though.
Oh, I'm definitely
Glad to hear
interested.
it. I'll be by the next time things are quiet.
Right, okay. So yeah. It'll at least potentially avoid a thing between another thing, but whatever though. So let's see, we've already talked to no, we didn't talk to Samara. See if she has anything new to say. She's over here, right? Starboard observation. So yeah, how are you doing?
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
After 10,000 years, I am free! Okay.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
Yeah.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
Yeah, pretty much. You only have either her daughter continuing the spree or ending it one way or another.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat-Yakshi.
Yeah, she asked to go to the brooding post in Gotham, but there's like a 5-minute wait for, well, on a good day.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
I thought Ardat-Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
Taken quote.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat-Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
Yeah, it would be a dead end.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace. Due in no small part to you.
Yay. Okay. We're done with that. Okay, anyone else? Anyone? See, I see Jacob and Mordin. Maybe we could get Mordin's dialogue there. I don't remember if it's gonna be now. Anything else, Kelly?
Nope. How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
Let's see if Mordin will do the song soon, I think. We're getting close to where it'll freeze, though, so let's save here before... I haven't even started a mission, and it's gonna freeze soon, I think. So yeah, investigate, nothing there.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing, in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful. Getting off track. Discovery. Based on Prothean collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination. Can guess captured Protheans lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward. As Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
No. No glands replaced by tech. No digestive system replaced by tech. No soul replaced by tech. Whatever they were, gone forever. Understand now? No art, no culture, closer to husks than slaves. Tools for Reapers. Protheans dead. Collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
It's like, what is it, Carthage, right? And, well, history. Anyway, Martin's motivation.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the Collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on Collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after. Now, have more context. See what Collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed now. Won't let you down.
You said the Collectors had no art.
I think this
I had
is
no idea
the
you cared
song
about that
thing.
kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration.
Gilbert and
Sullivan always had me do the patter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth.
Let's see if it'll freeze on his song.
Interpretation. Suspect you won't see any art in Collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for Reapers. Worse than the Geth.
Here you go. Wait, you sang.
I'm sorry. I know that was important, but you performed Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert which I know is a tautology. My Xena science studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
Yep, and for anyone that's reviewing this, if some jerk decided to claim to own that, please note my custom character and the rest of my dialogue in this, because it's not whoever pretended to own the cutscene in a video game. So please try to advance your IQ points a bit above freezing point in Celsius. Thank you. But whatever though.
What is it about the Collector's modification that bothers you so much?
Disrupts socio-technological balance. All scientific advancement due to intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Solarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
You blame the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes, like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight, technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone, worked out aggression, been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Solarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
If you feel that way, why did you work on the genophage modification?
Talked before. Best option. That or kill them all. If around during first contact, would have argued against it. Wasn't there then. Do what I can.
Alright.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Morton.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you for including me.
Let's save before it goes again. But yeah, that's the dialogue route toward the end. Let's do some upgrades here. And I might see about... I don't need to, wait, was I not able to get that one? Oh, I can, okay. I thought it wasn't letting me for a moment. And ship enhancements, extended fuel cells, good. Let's do that. And prototypes, that's just that. Oh, I should have talked to Tali. Let's get, see what she has for upgrades, if they have anything. And Samara. I forgot about that. So yeah, yeah, let's talk to Tali first. She has the tech stuff usually. Well, I mean, yeah, obviously she'd be more the tech person anyway. Well, Samara would be the Zan type thing.
Whenever we have time, I've gotten the migrant fleet's location.
Okay, I guess...
I'll get back to you, Tali.
Talk to you later.
I guess we can't talk with her about upgrades yet. So we have to do that. Oh my word. Okay, let's see if Samara has anything. Wait, no, let's just go to the cabin. If they have upgrades, I'll talk with them before we go to the collector base, obviously. Probably should start the, make sure the fish have food, although I did the dinner with Kelly and then talk with her afterwards, and that allows you to have her act as the aquarium VI, basically. Which I think maybe is in Mass Effect 3 rather than the other one. Let's get the armor thing. I want to get more heavy weapon ammo in the game thing there. But I think it's legs, so yeah. One of them, ordnance packs, yeah. So that's what those look like apparently. So more of that. And this shield regenerating at 10%, but looks kind of dumb. I don't know. Power damage by 3. And that just is more general. Okay. So that's done then. Let's get back. Oh, the space hamster. Before it gets upset and brings xenomorphs, let's say hello. Hello, space hamster. Beep. There you go. Now let's get out of here and head toward Tali's mission to the CIC. Oh, and didn't talk with Joker again yet. I don't remember if we did after Samara's thing, so let's see. I think I did, maybe. Let's see. Shift, no. Control, no. Control just slows it down even faster. Is it space? It's space. Okay, yep.
I'm glad things worked out, Commander.
I was worried you'd dump Samara for some crazy soul sucker with a death fetish, all lithe and sexy and... Never mind.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
So that's
See you, Commander.
his thing for Samara's loyalty mission. Alright, so onward to the fleet, and I think I might stop there before we started if there's an option for that. If it is just one endless cutscene until the end, then I guess we'll stop wherever there's a stopping point. Unless it freezes, in which case, well, I guess it freezes and I stop then. Yay! Okay. Onward to the joy of reading all this stuff. Help Tali. Let's go to the Valhallan Threshold of Doom and find the Asgard. Hope, I don't know which one I'd rather see less though. Anyway, enter orbit, and this is where the fleet is. So if we dock, it will start the cutscene things. But we're here now, so it'll help me to remember. Rachel Leia? That's Rachel Leia. Huh. Or Raheel Leia, but Rachel Leia, basically. I didn't realize that was a thing. Anyway, that's cool. Saving again. Dun dun dun. We are done, I guess, even though it's just mostly talking with the crew. But you gotta do that. That's, you know, this is a space role-playing game, and part of it is chatting with the crew. So we were just chatting with the crew. And if you haven't seen it, one of my friends on YouTube is just chatting with a friend, and she has some fairly interesting reviews of shows. Not a ton that I've really been into, but she has a good style of talking. Anyway, take care everyone, and try to not go crazy.